It's warm today. We can keep the windows wide open. But the birch trees are still bare. 11 years ago, we moved here from Moscow. Father had been given a brigade here, and I remember it perfectly. It was early May. Everything was in bloom. It was warm. The city was bathed in sunlight. 11 years have gone by, and I remember as if it left yesterday. Dear God, I woke up this morning, I saw all this light. I saw it was spring, and I was full of joy, of longing to be home again.
The hell he did.
Of course it's nonsense.
I know you so much. How can you? I dream all of one thing.
To go to Moscow, to sell this house, to finish with this life here, to go to Moscow.
Yes. To go to Moscow soon.
Brother will probably be a professor. He couldn't live here, so poor Masha, what about her?
Masha will come to Moscow every summer.
If God wills it, it will happen. Why do I feel so happy today? This morning, when I remembered it was my Saint's Day, I felt a sudden joy, like when I was a child and Mama was alive. Suddenly, joy. What joy?
You look radiant today. More beautiful than ever.
I forgot to tell you. Today, the new battery commander is coming to visit you for Sheenan.
Really? How lovely.
Is he old?
No, not old. He seems very nice.
It's sulfate. Just ordinary aluminum sulfate.
Ivan Romanich. My dear Ivan Romanich.
What is it, my child, my joy?
Tell me, why am I so happy today? I feel as though I was sailing, and above me, a bright blue sky and great white birds flying overhead. Why is that? Why?
Oh, my little white bird.
When I woke up this morning, I got up and washed, and suddenly I felt as though everything in this world was clear to me, and I knew how I must live. Dear Ivan Romanich, I know. Each of us must work by the sweat of our brow. No matter who we are, work is the meaning of our lives, our purpose, our happiness, our joy. A worker who gets up at dawn and breaks stones on the road is happy, and so is a shepherd, or a teacher of little children, or an engine driver on the railroad. Dear God, I'd rather be an ox, a horse, anything, than a young woman who gets up at noon, has coffee in bed, and then spends 2 hours dressing. It's dreadful. You know how thirsty you get on a hot day? That's how thirsty I am for work. And if I don't start getting up early and going to work, then don't be my friend anymore.
Of course I won't, my angel, I promise.
Papa taught us to wake up at 7. Irina wakes up at 7, but stays in bed until 9, daydreaming. But she looks so serious.
I think it's odd for me to look serious.
The longing for work. My God, how I understand it. I've never worked in my life, never. I was born in Petersburg, a cold city where people do nothing, into a family that didn't have a care in the world. When I came home from military school, a footman removed my boots. I would make it difficult for him. My mother adored me and was astounded if anyone didn't find me adorable. They tried to shield me from work, but they didn't succeed completely, I doubt it. Something huge is coming towards me. A powerful storm is on its way. It's getting closer, and it will blow away idleness, indifference, prejudice against work, sickening boredom.
Andre, come here just for a second, dear. Oh, yeah. This is our brother, Andre.
Sheenan, Prozorov, you're a new battery commander?
Imagine the lieutenant colonel is from Moscow.
Really? Well, congratulations. Now my sisters won't give you any peace.
Oh, I think I've succeeded in boring your sisters.
Look at the pretty little frame Andre gave me today. He made it himself.
Yes, it's quite...
And the one there on the table. He made that one too. He's not only a scholar, but he plays the violin and makes all sorts of things out of wood. He's good at everything. Andre, don't go. He's always running away like that. Come back here.
Come on, come on.
Please leave me alone.
You're so
Leave me alone,
silly.
please.
We used to call the lieutenant the lovesick major, and he didn't mind.
No, I didn't.
I'm gonna call you the lovesick violinist.
Or the lovesick professor.
Is in love, Andre is in love.
Bravo, bravo, encore, Andre's in love.
Oh, for love alone has Nick to put us on deserve.
Mama, stop, please. I couldn't sleep last night. I read until 4, and then I went to bed, but it was no use. I kept thinking about one thing, and then another, and then the sun came straight into my room. There's an English book I want to translate this summer while I'm here.
You read English?
Yes, Father, God rest his soul, tortured us with education. It's ridiculous, stupid even. But I must confess that since he died, I've put on weight. I'm fat now, as if my body were free from all the torture. Thanks to Father, my sisters and I know French, German, and English. Irina knows Italian too. But at what cost?
In a town like this, knowing other languages is a useless luxury. Not even a luxury, more like a useless appendage. Like a sixth finger. We know a lot of useless things.
What a thing to say. You say you know a lot that is useless. It seems to me that there isn't a town so dull and dismal that a clever, educated person would be useless. I suppose that among the 100,000 people in this town, which is clearly vulgar and backwards, there's only 3 people like you. Naturally, you're not going to conquer all the ignorance that surrounds you. Little by little, as you live, you will fade into the crowd of thousands. Life will stifle you. But you will not disappear without a trace. After you, 6 people will appear, then 12, and so on, until people like you become the majority. And in 200 or 300 years, life on Earth will be indescribably beautiful. It's astonishing. Humanity needs such a life, and if it's not here yet, we must wait for it. Dream of it, prepare for it, and to that we must see and know more than our fathers and grandfathers did. And you complain that it's useless knowledge.
I'm staying for lunch.
So what?
What a lot of flowers you have. What a marvelous place. No, I envy you. All my life I've lived in one furnished room after another, 2 chairs and a sofa and a smoky stove. It's flowers like these, that's what I've missed. Oh well, never mind.
Yes, we must work. And you're probably thinking, there he goes again, the sentimental German, but believe me, I'm Russian. I don't even speak German. My father was Russian Orthodox.
I often wonder what it would be like to live over again, but consciously. If this life were only a rough draft, so to speak, and the second one, the final copy, I think we would try not to repeat ourselves. At least we'd create a different home, a house like this, with flowers and light. I have a wife, 2 little girls, my wife is not well, and so on and so on. And if I had to do it again, well, I wouldn't marry. No, I wouldn't.
My dear sister-in-law, allow me to congratulate you on your Saint's Day and to wish you sincerely from my heart good health and anything a young woman would wish for. And allow me to present you with this little book. It's a history of our school for the past 50 years. I wrote it myself because I had nothing better to do, but read it anyway. Good morning. Hello. I'm Collegian, teacher at the local high school, civil servant, 7th rank. In this book, you'll find a list of all those who graduated from our school. Feci quad potoi, patiam, meliora potentes.
But you gave me this book for Easter.
Did I? Really? Okay, give it back. No, actually, we'll give it to the Colonel. Take it, Colonel. Read it sometime when you're bored.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, I'm delighted to have met you.
Oh, you're not leaving? No. Please, stay.
It seems I dropped by on a Saint's Day. Forgive me, I didn't know and I haven't congratulated you.
I'm in a good mood. Today at 4 o'clock, we're going to the headmaster's house for a walk and outing organized for the teachers and their families.
I'm not going. I'll tell you later. Alright, fine, I'll go. Just please leave me alone.
And then we're spending the evening at the headmaster's house. In spite of his poor health, he tends to be... He's a good man, an enlightened man. You know, yesterday after our meeting, he said to me, "I'm tired, Coolidge, I'm tired." Your clock is 7 minutes fast. Yes, he said, "I'm tired."
Please come, everybody. Lunch is ready. We are having meat pie.
Oh, Olga, dear Olga. Yesterday I worked from morning until night. I was so tired. But today, I'm in a good mood.
meat pie, splendid.
No drinking. Do you hear me? Drinking is bad for you.
What do you mean no drinking? I haven't been drunk in, 2 years? Besides, why does it matter?
No drinking. No drinking. Another evening, bored to death at the headmaster's.
If I were you, I wouldn't go. It's very simple.
Don't go, my sweet.
Yes, of course, don't go. Damn this cursed, unbearable life.
Now.
Soleoni, that's enough. Enough.
Masha's in a bad mood today. She married him when she was 18. She thought he was so intelligent. But things have changed now. He's kind, but he's not very smart.
Andre! Andre! Where are you? Andre!
What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Coming.
I don't like your Soleoni. I'm afraid of him. He says such stupid things.
He's a strange man. Sometimes I feel sorry for him, sometimes I get angry, but mostly I feel sorry. I think he's shy. When we're alone, he can be friendly and intelligent, but in company, he's crude and hostile. Don't go. Stay with me until they're all at the tables. We near you.
Nikolai. Don't talk to me of love, Nikolai.
I have a passionate longing for life, for the struggle, the work, and my love for you makes me longing even deeper. And because you're beautiful, life seems beautiful too.
You say life seems beautiful, but what if it only seems beautiful? Life hasn't seemed so beautiful to us. To my sisters and me, it stifled us like weeds. Now I'm crying. I mustn't cry. We must work. Work. That's why we're so unhappy and find life so sad, because we don't work. We come from families who despised work.
Lunch. I'm late. My hair is so right. Oh, dear Arena, congratulations on your Saints' Day. You have so many guests. I'm embarrassed. Hello, Baron.
Natasha, dear, here you are.
Congratulations on the Saints' Day. So many guests. I feel shy.
Oh no, don't be. They're your only friends.
You wearing a grey sash, man?
I just want to.
Really? Is it bad luck?
No. It just doesn't go with the dress.
Really?
It looks odd.
But it's not really green. It's a more neutral color.
Irina, dear, I really do.
See, we're late. Yes, we are. All right. Wait a minute. Don't move. That's one. Okay, one more. That's two. All done.
Congratulations, all the best. What a beautiful day today. Absolutely marvelous. You know, I walked all morning with my students. I'm teaching them gymnastics at the high school. You can't. Don't tell me, ladies and gentlemen, that you are superstitious.
They do say, you know, that if there's 13 people at the table, that one of them's in love. Doctor, it wouldn't be you by chance.
Me? No, I'm an old reprobate. But what does Natasha have to be upset about?
Stop.
I'm so ashamed. I don't know what's the matter with me, but they're always laughing at me. And I shouldn't have left the table like that, but I can't help it. I can't help it.
Natasha, don't be upset. They're only joking. They weren't being unkind. They're kind, loving people. They love us both. Come to the window where they can't see us.
I'm just not used to these social occasions.
Oh, youth. Beautiful youth. Natasha, my pure sweet daughter. I'm so happy. So in love. When I fell in love, how I fell in love, I don't know. Natasha, my pure sweet girl, Be my wife. I love you. I've never loved anybody.
Do you hear that noise in the chimney? Just before Father died, I heard that same noise, exactly the same.
Are you superstitious?
Yes.
That's strange. You're a wonderful, marvelous woman. Wonderful. Marvelous. Even when it's dark in here, your eyes are full of light.
There's more light over here.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love your eyes, the way you move. I dream about you. Oh, you wonderful, marvelous woman.
It makes me laugh when you talk like that. It scares me though. Don't say it again, please. No, go on, say it again. Talk about something else and tell me.
Where did Rashina go?
Home. His wife.
You're always sitting by yourself thinking about something. Nobody knows what. Come on, let's make up. Peace. Let's drink together. Suppose I'll be playing the piano all night. Whatever stuff they want to hear, why not?
Why do we have to make up? You and I haven't fought.
You always give me the feeling something's wrong between us. I must admit, you can be a little strange.
Maybe strange, but who isn't? Don't be angry, Alieko.
What's Alieko have to do with it?
I'm alright when I'm alone with someone. I'm like everybody else, but in company I feel shy and lonely, and I say stupid things, but I'm honest, more honest and noble than other people. I can prove it.
Well, I get upset with you. You're always picking on me when there's company around. Still, I like you. I like you. I'm going to get drunk tonight. Let's have another.
Another. Never had anything against you, Baron, but I have the temperament of Lermontov. I even look a little like Lermontov.
I've handed in my resignation.
Oh.
Thought about it for 5 years. I finally made up my mind I'm going to work.
Alieko, be not angry. Forget thy dreams.
I'm going to work.
And the food they served was genuine Caucasian. It had onion soup and the meat course. Oh, sheket ma.
Churum Shah isn't a meat, it's a type of onion.
No, my dear friend, sheket ma is not an onion, it's roast lamb.
And I say Churum Shah is an onion.
What? No, and I say to you, sheket ma is lamb.
And I say to you, Churum Shah is an onion.
Now, see, why am I fighting with you? You've never even been to the Caucasus, and you never had sheket ma.
I've never had it because I hate it. It stinks like garlic.
Enough, gentlemen, please.
When are the carnival people coming?
They promised to be here by 9, any minute now.
On my front porch, my new little porch.
On my
front porch.
On my porch, made of wood.
My lattice work porch, my lattice work porch.
What the hell, let's drink. Let's drink to friendship. You and I will go to Moscow together. To the university.
Which university? There are 2 in Moscow.
Moscow has 1 university.
It has 2.
All right, 3 if you like. The more the merrier.
Moscow has 2 universities.
What?
Moscow has 2 universities, the old and the new. If you don't want to listen, if you find me irritating, I can stop talking. I can leave the room.
What? Oh, wait, no. Oh.
The Baron is drunk, the Baron is drunk, the Baron is drunk.
Ivan Manich.
What is it?
It's time we were off. Good night.
All right. Good night then.
But why? What about the carnival?
They're not coming, Irina, dear. Natasha says Bobik isn't feeling well. I don't know. I really don't know, and I really don't care.
Bobik isn't well? Well, too bad for us. If they kick us out, we'll leave. And Bobik's not sick, she is. Natasha is. Low class, nobody.
A shame. I was looking forward to a happy evening here, but this baby's not feeling well, of course. We'll buy him some toys tomorrow.
I deliberately took a nap this afternoon. I thought I'd be dancing all night and it's only 9.
Why don't we go outside, into the street? We can talk out there and decide what to do.
I never had enough time to get married. Of course, my life went by like a flash of lightning. Well, I was, madly in love with your mother, but she was already married.
Marriage? You shouldn't get married. You shouldn't get married because marriage is boring.
Maybe true. What about loneliness? You can philosophize all you want, dear boy, but loneliness is terrible. Of course, when you think about it, what difference does it make?
Come on, let's go.
Oh, why rush? It's time.
I'm afraid my wife will stop me.
Oh.
I haven't been gambling. I'll just watch. Let's go. I haven't been feeling well lately. I'm short of breath. Is there anything I can do for it?
Don't ask me. How should I know, dear boy? I don't remember.
Come on, let's leave through the kitchen.
Come on up, I said. You can't just sit there. They're crying. We don't know where Papa is. God help us, he may have burned to death. What an idea. And there are more people in the yard, half naked. Take this?
Okay, take this one. I'm sorry. And this one, too. Oh, dear God, what a thing to happen. His son off the street has burned to the ground, apparently. Poor Vicines, they're scared to death. Their house near caught fire. Take this one. Poor Fedotic lost everything, has nothing left now.
Oh, call Therapont, dear Olga. I can't carry on.
Nobody answers. Come in here, whoever's out there! Oh, it's awful. It's making me sick. Take them downstairs. The Kolotling girls are under the staircase. Give them this and this.
Yes, miss. Back in 1812, Moscow burned to the ground. Good God, the French were surprised.
Go on now, go.
Yes, miss.
Nani, dear. Give them everything. We don't need anything. Give it all away. I'm so tired. I can barely stand. Don't let the Virginians leave. The little girls, they can sleep in the dining room. And Virginia downstairs with the Baron and Fedotic too. And the doctor. As if on purpose he's drunk. That drunk, so we can't put anyone in with him.
Olga, darling.
Virginia's wife, she can sleep in the dining room too.
Don't send me away.
Don't be silly, honey.
No one will bother us.
What's the time, gentlemen?
Almost 4. It's getting late.
They're all still here in the dining room. No one's leaving. And your Solyoni's there too. Doctor, you should go to bed.
I'm all right, thank you.
You're a bit drunk, Doctor. Bravo, bravo. In vino veritas, as the ancients used to say.
They've asked me to arrange a concert to benefit those who've lost their homes in the fire.
But who? Who can you find who can play?
We can do it, if we want to. Masha, in my opinion, plays the piano beautifully.
Yes, beautifully.
But she's forgotten how. She hasn't played in 3 years, maybe 4.
No one in this town understands music, no one. But I do. Believe me, Masha plays beautifully. She's highly gifted.
You're right, Baron. She is. I love my Masha very much.
It must be terrible to play so beautifully and know that nobody understands you. Nobody.
Yes. But is it proper for Masha to take place in a public concert? I don't know my friends anything about these things. It could be a good thing. The headmaster is a fine, intelligent man, but he tends to be a little... Of course, that has nothing to do with him, but perhaps I'll speak with him first.
Filthy mess.
I got dirty at the fire. I heard yesterday that our brigade may be transferred someplace far from here. Some say Poland, some say Siberia.
I heard that too. Well, the town will be deserted.
And we'll be leaving too.
Smithereens.
To break such a valuable thing, Doctor. Doctor, 0 for conduct.
That was Mama's fault.
Maybe, Mamas. Maybe I didn't break it. Maybe it only seems I broke it. Maybe it only seems we exist, huh? Maybe we don't even exist at all. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Why are you all looking at me? Natasha's having an affair with Protopopov? What? And you don't see it? Well, you sit there with your eyes shut while Natasha has her affair with Protopopov. May I offer you this fig?
Everything burned down to the ground.
What's funny about everything burned?
Absolutely everything. Nothing's left. My guitar burned, my camera burned, all my letters burned, even that little notebook I bought for you burned.
Hello, everyone.
No, please go, Captain. You can't come in here.
Why can the Baron stay and I can't?
Hey, let's all go. How's the fire?
Dying down. It's very odd. The Baron can stay and I can't.
Let's go downstairs.
Very well. I won't forget. Our moral might be made more clear, but that would just confuse the geese, I fear.
Soljanis let the smell of tobacco in the room. The Baron's asleep. Baron.
I'm so tired. No, I'm not asleep. I'm starting work at the brickyard soon. I've spoken. You look so pale. So beautiful, so enchanting. Your pale face brightens the dark. You look sad and unhappy with your life. Come with me. Come away with me. We'll work together.
Baron, I wish you'd go.
You're here. Well, I'm going then. Good night. Looking at you, I remember you on your Saint's Day, and you talked about the joy of work. You were cheerful and happy. And I dreamed of such a happy life. Where did it go? You have tears in your eyes. Go to bed. Sleep. It's getting light. Morning. Only I could give my life for you.
Baron, really, please go.
I'm going.
Are you asleep? Go home.
My dear Masha, sweet Masha.
She's exhausted. Let her rest.
Yes, I'm going. Masha, my love, my one, my only. I love you.
Amo, amas, amat, amamos, amatis, amant.
She's astonishing, really. Yes, really. You've been my wife for 4 years, and it feels like we were married just yesterday. You're astonishing. I'm content. Content.
I'm bored. I'm bored. I can't get it out of my mind. It's like a spike in my brain. I can't not say it. It's Andre. He's mortgaged the house to the bank, and his wife has grabbed up all the money. house doesn't belong to him alone. It belongs to the four of us. He should know that if he has any decency left.
Why talk about it, Masha? Why talk about it? Andre owes money to everybody. I feel sorry for him.
Whatever. It's revolting.
We're not poor. I have my job at the high school. I'm an honest man, a simple man. Omnia mea me comporto, as the saying goes.
I don't want anything, but the injustice of it is revolting.
You're tired. Rest here for half an hour and I'll wait for you downstairs. I'm happy. Happy.
Yes, it's true. Where has it all gone? Oh my God. My God. I have forgotten everything. Everything's muddled up in my mind. I can't remember how to say window or ceiling in Italian. I'm forgetting everything, and every day I forget. And life goes on, never to return. We'll never go to Moscow. I know that now, never. I'm so miserable. I can't work. I won't work. Enough. I've had enough. First it was the telegraph office, and now the town council. I loathe and despise every single thing they give me to do. I've been working forever. My brain's dried up. I'm getting thin and old and ugly, and there's nothing, no happiness. Time passes, and I'm farther away from what is real and beautiful, moving farther and farther into abyss. I'm desperate. Why am I still alive? I don't know why I haven't killed myself.
Darling, don't cry, please. Don't cry. It hurts me.
I'm not crying. I'm not crying. See, I'm not crying. Enough. It's over.
My dear, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you as a sister, as a friend. If you want my advice, marry the Baron. You admire him, you respect him. He's good and pure. You see, people don't marry for love. They marry for duty. Well, that's what I think anyway. I'd marry without love. I would marry anyone who asked me. If he was decent, I'd even marry an old man.
I kept thinking we'd move to Moscow. I thought I'd meet my true love there. I dreamed of him. I loved him. But now I see it's just nonsense. Nonsense.
You're my beautiful sister. I understand you. When the Baron left the military and came to see us in civilian clothes, he looked so plain. It made me cry. He asked me why I was crying. I couldn't tell him, of course. But if God wants you to marry him, I'll be happy. Huh? I'll be very happy. That's different. That's very different. The way she walks, as if she started the fire. You're so silly. Oh, you're the silliest one in the family. Forgive me for saying it.
I'm gonna say what I have to say and then I'll go. First, you seem to have something against my wife, Natasha. I've known it since the day we were married. Natasha's a fine, decent person. I love and respect my wife, and I want you to respect her too. I repeat, she's a fine, decent person, and your disapproval is childish. Second, you seem to be angry with me because I'm not a professor, and I'm not a scholar, but I'm a civil servant, a member of the district council, and I consider my work as sacred and noble as serving science. I'm a member of the district council, and if you want to know, I'm proud of it. Third, I have something else to say. I mortgaged the house without your permission. I'm guilty, yes, and I ask you to forgive me. I did it to pay off my debts. 35,000 rupees. I stopped gambling and gave it up a long time ago. The most I can say in my defense is that you girls receive an income from a pension, while I have no earnings, so to say.
Where's Masha? She's not here. That's odd.
You're not listening? When I married Natasha, I thought we'd be happy. All of us. We'd be happy. My darling, precious sisters, don't believe me. Don't believe me?
Where's Masha? Isn't she here? It's very odd.
Olga, who's that knocking?
It's the doctor. He's drunk.
What an exhausting night. Olga, have you heard? They're taking the brigade from us and transferring it to somewhere far away.
No, it's just a rumor.
We'll be left alone. Olga?
What?
Olga, dear. I respect the Baron. I admire him. He's a fine man. I'll marry him. I agree. Only, let's go to Moscow. Please, let's go. Moscow is the best place in the world. Let's go, Olga, please.
As the only man in town who's happy to see the soldiers leaving.
It's understandable. The town will be deserted now.
I'll be right back, darling.
Where are you going?
Into town to see some friends off.
That's not true. Nikolai, why are you so distracted today? What happened yesterday near the theater?
I'll be right back with you in an hour. I'll be with you again. My love. I've loved you for 5 years now, and I still can't get used to it. You seem more beautiful every day. Your wonderful, marvelous hair, your eyes. Tomorrow I'm taking you away. We'll work. We'll be rich. My dreams will come true and you'll be happy. There's just one thing missing. One thing. You don't love me.
I can't. I'll be your wife. Your faithful, obedient wife. But I don't love you. What can I do? I've never been in love. I've dreamt of love day and night for years. But my heart is like a fine piano that is locked and the key is lost. You look worried.
I haven't slept all night. There's nothing in my life as frightening as that lost key. It torments me and won't let me sleep. Say something. Something.
What? What can I say?
Something.
Don't. Please don't.
It's funny how these stupid things take on such importance in our lives for no reason. You laugh at them, but you can't stop thinking about the silly little things. Let's not talk about that. I am happy. I feel like I'm seeing those pine trees, those maples and birches for the first time, and they're looking at me too. They're curious. They're waiting. Beautiful trees. Life under them should be beautiful too. It's time. I have to go. Look at that tree. It may be dead, but it's still swaying in the wind like all the others. I think when I die, I'll still be alive in some way like that tree. Goodbye, my darling. Bye. Those papers you gave me are on my desk under the calendar.
I'm going with you.
No. Irina.
What?
I haven't had any coffee today. Ask them to make some for me.
Why hasn't Masha come yet?
What more can I say, huh? What can I philosophize about? Life is hard. To many of us it seems boring and helpless, but we must admit that things are getting clearer and brighter, and the time is not far off when when there will be light everywhere. It's time. It's time for me to go. Humanity used to spend all their time making war, filling their lives with campaigns, conquests, invasions, but that's all past now. But it's left a great void with nothing to fill it. The world is desperately looking to find something, and we will. But soon, I hope, soon. You know, if we could add love of learning to work and love of work to learning. I really must go. I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye.
There.
Right there. Don't forget. Okay, it's time. It's time. I have to go. Olga, come take.
It's enough, Masha. Enough, darling.
Okay, I have to go now. I'm late.
It's all right. Let her cry. Let her cry. Olga. Masha. You're my wife. I'm happy no matter what. I'm not complaining. I won't reproach you. Olga, here's my witness. We'll go back living just as we used to. I won't say a word. I won't. Not a word.
By the sea stands a green oak. Upon that oak, I'm mixing everything up. No. I'm not crying anymore.
She's not crying anymore. Good girl.
Be a good girl. Now let's go inside, Masha.
By the sea stands a green oak. Upon that oak, a golden chain. My life is a failure. No, I'll be home in a minute. I don't need anything else.
Let's go inside, Masha. Let's go
No,
inside. That's enough.
I can't go into that house again. I won't go in there.
Let's all sit here together. We don't have to talk. I'm leaving tomorrow, remember?
Yesterday, I took this beard and mustache away from the boys in the 3rd grade. I look like the German teacher, don't I?
Yes, like the German teacher. Yes.
Those boys are terribly funny, no?
Oh, Masha.
What? Mr. Papa will take care of little Sophie and give Bobbing to Andre in the garden. Children are such nuisance. Irina, dear, so you're leaving tomorrow. What a shame. Stay another week. You scared me. I'm used to having you around. Do you think saying goodbye will be easy for me? I'm moving Andre and his violin into your room. You can saw away in there. We'll put little Sophie in his room. What an adorable child she is. Marvelous child. Today she looked at me and she said, Mom.
Yes, she is a marvelous child.
But tomorrow I will be here alone. The first thing that I will do is have the pine trees cut down. And then the maple, it's so ugly at night. Oh, and Irina, darling. That dress doesn't suit you. At all. It's not in good taste. You need something brighter. And then I will have flowers planted. Little flowers everywhere. And the air will smell sweet. What is this fork doing here? What is this fork doing on the table, huh? Okay, be quiet then. I can't talk.
She's off again.
Let's go.
Oh. There. Our friends are leaving.
They're leaving well. Let's hope they travel safely. It's time to go home. Where am my hat and coat?
I put them in the house. I'll get them right away.
Yes, it's time. Let's all go home now.
Olga.
What?
Nothing. I don't know how to tell you.
What is it?
Yes. It's what it is. I'm completely exhausted. I'm worn out. I don't want to talk anymore. What difference does it make?
What's happened?
What a horrible thing. I don't know how to tell. What is it? Tell me quickly. What is it, for God's sake?
The Baron has just been killed in a duel.
I knew it. I knew it.
More now. Let them cry. What difference does it make?
Listen to the music. Our friends are leaving. One of them has gone away forever. And we're left here alone to begin our lives over again. But we must live. We must live.
A time will come when we will all know what all this is for, all this suffering. There will be no mysteries. In the meantime, we must live. We must work. Work. Tomorrow, I shall go alone. I'll teach at the school. I'll give my whole life to anyone who needs it. It's autumn now. Soon winter will come and cover everything with snow. And I'll go on working and working. The music sounds so happy, so brave.
It makes me feel like leaving.
The time will come when we too shall be gone forever. People will forget us, forget our faces, our voices, how many of us there were. But our suffering will turn to joy. There will be happiness and peace on earth.
And those that come after us will remember us with kindness and bless those that are living now. Our life is not over yet, dear sisters. We shall go on living.
The music sounds so joyful. It seems as if soon we will know why we suffer, why we live. If we only knew.
It's going to rain today.
If we only knew. Ah, if we only knew.